Alright, we back. Last video, y'all. Last video. So, gotta open up like I did the last one. If you guys need some new glasses, like I said, I'm partnered up with firmoo.com. So, as I have a link in the description box down below. Click that link, get you some nice glasses at a decent price. All you need is your prescription. Also, for my vapors out there, like I said, I'm also partnered up with 8vape. .com. So like I said, y'all can go ahead and click on that link, get you some good juices and whatnot. They even have a daily, happy hour special. So like definitely get on that. All right. Speaking of which, clapped. All right. So Love and Hip Hop Hollywood season 5 episode 6 Pretty Hurts starts off with K Michelle and Moniece. Moniece tells K Michelle about, the last event, where shit went down. K Michelle says that if anyone is to learn anything from her, it's to learn that imperfection is perfect. And I mean, even if we think about it, it's so crazy. Now I think about it. There's Phineas and Ferb. I'm a big ass kid, but I watched Phineas and Ferb, and there was one episode where Candace was trying to be a model. And she figures out that she doesn't make the cut, and the lady who is running the particular model in AC pretty much says that we set certain standards for women to not be able to obtain, to kind of make them a little bit insecure and all this other stuff, to make them want to go out and buy the beauty products and all these other things. So nothing but a marketing scheme, if you will. So okay. You got Apple Watts and Lyrica, so they doing a stripper workout. They rehashed the party. Lyrica says, her and A1 have each other's social media accounts, so she saw that LaBrittany was in his DMs. But you ain't say what the fuck she said, so it seemed like you're trying to paint her as a character, but you ain't saying what the fuck you saw in DMs, but I digress. Let me see. Lyrica says that she cut off a lot of people when she got with A1, and maybe Rockstar feels away because they used to be cool, and she was one of the people that he was one of the people that got cut off. Maybe, but that ain't it. It's something definitely a hell of a lot more than that. And I said this on the last video, so if y'all didn't watch the Basketball Wives, y'all looking at my hair like, what the fuck is going on? Like, literally, I had just now woke up just to the do-rag off, and sometimes, it sits it flat, and now I got a little, I don't know what the fuck this is right here, but it is what the fuck it is. Like I said, it's fucking 5:39 in the morning where I'm at, and once I get done with this, I don't know if I'm going to edit it or not, but I'm going to go ahead and throw it on YouTube, give me a quick workout in. I got to be in the office at 8, so I ain't even got time to be sitting here fucking around with y'all ass trying to sit here and look prettified on camera and shit. It's okay. We family. We fucking family. So, let me see. She says that she still loves A1, wants to work things out with him. And I come back to the other part, and then Apple Watts gets a phone call from her father. She reveals that her father pretty much been going all her life, and she had to, look for him. And, she's hesitant to really open up to him. So that's going to come up later. You got A1 and Marcus at his photo shoot. A1 feels, conflicted because Lyrica defended him. It's like when everything popped off. But my whole thing is, it shouldn't even fucking got to that point. The fact that she was entertaining this motherfucking clown, entertaining this motherfucking Rocco's My Life looking ass motherfucker, that should have been the main thing. It should have been, she defended me when she got rough. She shouldn't even been in that shit to begin with. Why the fuck am I getting all into it and I don't even know these people? Anyway. Next thing, you got Rocco's Modern Life and Amber Diamond. So Amber Diamond is Crisco's, from our Love and Hip Hop New York's ex-girlfriend. She's also there with her momager, Sean Love. Now she is wanting to do music, and they're asking how much is it gonna cost. Now, cause he's like, $100,000, and but he was like, it is what it is, because he's fucking, because he want to fuck. He looking like it is, like whatever you got, it is what it is. So she pulls out 20 stacks, and like, this is what I got. And she says that she wants him to produce an EP for her, but he's like, well, a song is 100,000, and an EP is 7 tracks. And the mom like, you know what, I'm gonna do this. There's your 20 stats. Go ahead and start the project. When the project's over, I'll hit you another 20. But she also says it ain't gonna be no bow chicka bow wow. Like, that ain't what the fuck we here for. So okay. Apple Watts meets with her dad. So he got the mom pregnant. I don't know if he knew that she was pregnant and had a child, but left the mom. The mom got caught up in some shit, so she went away. And then Apple Watts got put into foster care. And she holds the resentment of being put into foster care and not being with him. And not just that, him fathering several other children afterwards. So having that relationship with them. And it's also the fact that she had to reach out to find him. And, you know, he apologizes and says that, you know, he didn't know she was in foster care and all this other stuff. She's like, yeah, I might need some counseling. He was like, I will pay for counseling for the both of us. So I'm like, all right. Look at Apple Watch, you know, coming through with a storyline and whatnot. But you can tell this was a legit scene. And you can tell that she's hurt because you can see it in her face and whatnot. And the fact that she was even being difficult with him. But it is what it is. Okay, I think I'm doing good on time. So A1 and Lyrica meet up. You know, she looks him in his face and says, "Common, look, nothing happened. I didn't fuck Safari, blah, blah, blah." So he feels relieved and just pretty much told, like, had you just came me like that off rip, you know, we wouldn't even be where we at right now. But he even says that he's not going to fuck with anybody that's going to disrespect his wife, you know, aka Lil Britney. Which I can see that, I really can. But at the same exact time, we not gonna sit here and pretend like Lyrica wasn't on that rah-rah. And somebody had commented on my video, I forget her name, and I do apologize, I should have wrote it down. But she enlightened me on the whole Snap thing, because I have Instagram, I have Snapchat, but I don't really use it like that. So apparently when somebody watches your shit or whatever, it lets you know who saw it. So that's how she knew. So correction there. So Mona, I apologize. One a few times I apologize to fucking Mona. But with the fact that she walked up on her last episode, it's like, were you at my man's, whatever. And for her and for LaBrittany to say, you know, because obviously you know, so don't come in here on that fuck shit when you already know the answer. I get it, but he protecting his wife, so it is what it is. And she says, now that we got everything resolved, I think I have an explanation as to why I've been bugging lately. I'm pregnant. Now, I was saying thinking like, okay, but is it his? But I'm going to say that because somebody brought that shit up on the next episode, so we're going to wait till next week. Because fucking Love and Hip Hop Hollywood coming through with the motherfucking come through. So you got Moniece K. Michelle is post-surgery. And, you know, she says that it's hard for her to know that she has a scar that's never going to heal, that's never going to go away. It's one thing to have a scar from a broken relationship, but it's one thing to have a visible scar that you're going to see every day. Moniece tells her to look at the scar as her overcoming, and that this situation will affect people in a positive way. But I'm like, all right, Moniece, so I'm here for the growth. K. Michelle is her because there's other people she thought that would be there by her side through this process that haven't been there. And I think this is going to usher in the issue between her and Paris, because, you know, it came out that they had, you know, a little scuffle on camera, more or less. I forgot the girl name already. I just said her name. But K. Michelle, Paris, but that Paris, I think, threw a drink on her and whatnot. K. Michelle was trying to get her kicked off the show. So it might be that. I don't know. I don't know what other people that it could be. And, you know, she's just thinking about revenge. But Moniece is like, look, you got to forgive. Forgiveness is for you, you know, keep it positive, all that good shit. So you got Apple Diamond and Rockstar now. She in the studio. She was flat in the motherfucker. Even off key, too. And she was sounding like fucking Jennifer Williams on the Next 15 trying to sing that fucking No Bricks. I'm just like, okay. And Rocco's Modern Life is so fucking grimy. This nigga is in this now, mind you, she can't hear what he's saying, but he's being recorded. And talking Cash Money shit on her vocals, and I'm sitting here like, nigga, I can't wait for the motherfucking reunion. They gonna get in your ass at the motherfucking reunion. I cannot fucking wait, cause you grabbing the motherfucker. But then she comes out and he's telling her like, she could be the next Whitney or Mariah. Nigga wear, bitch wear. I don't see it. The fuck out of here, man. What else? And like, it's crazy like how you talking Cash Money shit, but then you telling her how good she did and whatnot. And Apple talks about her mom just being overbearing and whatnot, and blurring the line between mom and manager. That whole fucking thing, saying that she's already planning the single release and all this other shit. I'm not gonna talk too much about that because that shit can come out on this motherfucking episode. Mama finna get in that ass. I'm here for it. And then we end with A1, Lyrica, Lloyd, Pam, and Patrice. Patrice is Lloyd's wife. So Pam, Lloyd, and Patrice are already sitting down. In walks A1 and Lyrica. Lloyd asks why is she here, and he's like, bruh, this is my wife. He was like, you said y'all was getting a divorce. I have a point to make, but I'm gonna make it after I get to Patrice. Excuse me. A1 says that he knows when his wife is lying, just like Lloyd know when Patrice is lying. Lloyd says, oh, so you gotta stock your powers now. And then Patrice says that, Lyrica, we only talk here and there, and you really only started talking to me when you and A1 were going through it. Lloyd says that ever since he been with her, he's changed. Like, he'll call him and take him 3 days or whatnot to call back. And I feel like if there are truly issues, it's not just that. And Lloyd is barely touching the surface, but this probably isn't the atmosphere to air out their brotherly differences, I should say. Patrice turns up a little bit, saying that Lyrica was saying all type of shit about A1. And then Lyrica was just like, she was confiding in her, but didn't know that she was taking mental notes to go back at her. Look, y'all. Don't talk to people that's close to you that sometimes interact with your significant other. Alright? Reason being is you can sit here and talk all this shit and tell these mothers about the dirt that they do, but then y'all get back together and now you wonder why they ain't got shit nice to say about them and all other stuff. It's because you shouldn't have been talking to them, and then at that, you talk to his brother's wife. Lyrica, you a special type of fucking stupid. Same shit go for 8-1 for him to sit here and tell his brother like, yeah, we getting divorced, for that to get thrown right the fuck back in your face. Dumbasses. Fucking dumbasses. So while Patrice is still turning up, Mama L walks in. Mama L asks her, what's going on? Patrice says, ask your daughter. Don't come in asking me nothing. I'm grown. Stands up and whatnot. Mama L and Patrice going there. Somewhere in there, Patrice called Mama L a bitch. Lyrica, because she ain't got no motherfucking hands, grabs her drinks and fling it. Said, don't call my mama a bitch. It hit Patrice. A lot of it got on fucking Lloyd. And then a fucking, as Alexander Rogers would say, a skirmish broke out. Then you got Lyrica, no hands, having ass, picking up a motherfucking stool, trying to throw it and shit. Because all hell broke loose, and that's where the episode went off. That is it. That is all that I have. Thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, that's it. That's all I got. So please rate, comment, subscribe, and share. If I don't get another video to you all, have a happy and safe Labor Day. Actually, no, I'll be dropping a video on Labor Day for y'all, because by the time I get back to my wives out, it'll be Labor Day. So yeah. And actually, now that I think about it, I don't know if they're going to show Love and Hip Hop on Labor Day, but they might. We'll see. But yeah, that should be the next video. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.